Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you so much for your love and for your support. This is my second video. As you can see, the same attire. I'm just trying to answer or speak on topics that persons asked me to say something on. So I just did one. I just created a video, and it was I don't even remember what it was about. But anywho, I I hope that you're all doing well. If you want to know what I will be talking about in this video, stick around and I'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to keep this one as short as I possibly can. Don't mind my pillow in the background. I'm going to try to keep this as short as I possibly can because I did a video similar to this some time ago and it was engaged to an unsaved. The person who asked this question or wanted me to speak on this, you have better push. I did encourage you to watch that video. That would have shed some light on what it is that you're asking, but since you asked me to, not a problem, I'll go ahead and say something on what you asked. This person said, what can a Christian girl do who really wants to get married but cannot find a husband in the church? There are so many unsaved who are there and would be ready to be married, but then we have to consider the unequally yoked situation. Indeed, what can a Christian woman do who so badly wants to start having a family? She said biological clock is ticking, meaning she's ready to have a child or children. What would you encourage a young lady to do in such situation? So as I said, I made a video about being engaged to an unsaved, and she definitely touched a particular part on it about the unequally yoked situation. A lot of people feel as if that, or a lot of Christians I should say, that compromising, I'm not saying you, but compromising is the best thing. Compromising meaning go against what your beliefs are. And clearly she's not, because she said, you know, you would have to be considering the unequal situation. But a lot of people feel as if things are not working out a particular way as believers, they should go the way that the world is going. And that's definitely not true. That's definitely not acceptable um, any at all. A lot of people think also that their husband or their wife is in the same ministry as them. Your husband can be as far as down at the north coast or the south coast or even overseas. You don't know. Your wife can be in a different country, in a different parish, in a different district. You don't know. So sometimes when we are a part of a particular church, and for example at my church we don't have a lot of males, like me count pa me and tell you know, we have one, two, about three males. I might be mistaken, but I am positive that I am three males who are adults or of age that can get married. Three. We have a lot of females and we have a lot of young ladies in the church. Now if we have 10 young ladies to the 3 gentlemen, let's say, it is clear as day, clear as day, clear as crystal, that some of us husband is not there. They are somewhere else, because the ratio 10 to 3 or 3 to 10, That just can't work out. That mathematics, they just can't work. It can't add up. So I am saying that some of us spouse that God would have for us is not in the same district or in the same church, or we may not be in the same community. Chilling with Nika said you should visit other churches, which is not bad. It's not bad, the same way sometimes when we want a different work, we go to different expos, and we meet people and stuff like that. You never know. But what I'll definitely say is that obviously you are ready to marry. You can find the Christian man them, the saved man them, but we are call them from wherever they are so that they can come to the correct locations that they ought to come, and so that we don't find our Christian ladies, right, going out there seeking to get married to unsaved, because we're not about that kind of life. Now in 1 Corinthians 7, 8 and 9, Paul said, but if they cannot contain, let them marry, for it is better to marry than burn. So what you're desiring, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because you're doing the better thing. Because a lot of people, them who are married but they're living in denial. Because people always tell me, oh, you already out. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Alright? But you know when you are. And the Spirit of God knows when you are also. He knows. But Paul is saying that if you cannot contain yourself, you should marry, because it is better to marry than to burn. Now on the topic of seeking unsaved, none of that. Let us see what Amos 3 verse 3 saying. Let us see. I did say I wanted this video to be very short. Amos 3. This thing is getting all over the place. So we need to understand that we don't have to go on the outside to get who we need. Can two walk together except they be agreed? You know why you are say A and the man a say B, and that's where you made mention about the unequal yoke. All right, let us look on, where is it? 2 Corinthians 6 14. Hold on. 2 Corinthians, let us see, 6 14, is it? All right. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness, which is you, with unrighteousness, which would be the unsaved man? And what communion hath light have with darkness? So what you who is light have with darkness? Nothing at all. My thing to you is pray. Yes, I gave the encouragement. It is good to visit other churches so you can get to know people, and going out there, it's no harm to you. So you're not going to leave your church or leave your hometown just to go out there to seek. I'm not saying that, but it is good to go out and to socialize, because as I said, we feel as if that our partner is always going to be in the same district, because a lot of people in the old time days, them grew up in the same community, and everybody in the community married to one another. We not living at them time there again. So when nice husband might be outside of the community, the nice wife them might be outside of the community. We don't know. If it is God's will, He will send them in the community. And that's the reason why I believe in churches praying on these situations. Pray and tell God, send the husband them and send the wives them, send them to the location where they are needed, so that ladies don't have to feel, or men don't have to feel like they have to compromise to get something that God would have ordained for believers, because marriage is for the church. A lot of people don't know that, or a lot of people don't believe that, right? So I would say pray. Tell God that you are, even though I know, but tell him that you're at a point in your life where you are ready to get married. Lord, I don't want to go on the outside. I don't want to get married to an unsaved man. Sanctify the man, Lord. Sanctify him and send him. Pray and tell God what you need. After all, he promised to supply all our needs. That's what he said. I did not say it. He said it. And if he said that he's going to supply all our needs, then pray. Tell him what it is that you need. Tell him what it is that you need. Because if the good God Lord, the good nice Lord, know that you are burning and you are praying for a husband, is either one or two, he might go put your body under subjection, or he's going to send that person. But no compromising any at all. All right, and for more information concerning this, remember I did that video, engaged to an unsafe, so you can go and you can check it out. I hope that this video is not too rough. I am normally a rough person anyway, but nothing hard behind it. But I hope that this video really helps. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to follow me on my socials, people. Fashionable Headwears at Zoe's on Instagram. My sister business page, Endurance by Kris. Thank you so much. Mwah. And I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.